and I'm doing it for my daughter.
All right, what do we have in our little document here? Florida man steals 2 police cars during chase. Probably skip that one. People are now eating cicadas found in their backyard, and you can too. Fox 5 DC.
Have you seen the cicadas?
No.
Have you seen cicadas?
Are they like walnut sized now? Are they like small dog size?
The amount of them is like union flaggers on construction companies. Mm-hmm. Covered in them, standing in the traffic, like directing traffic with like 300 cicadas on them.
Really?
It's unfucking believable, man. Oh no, I can't even fucking. I'll die. I want to throw up all these delicious chicken wings.
Who's doing that?
It's a nice fucking stovetop.
In a Teflon pan, no less. Yummy.
Hey, I'm fucking.
I highly recommend every 17 years try cicadas.
All right. Well, that's a clip of Fox 5 employee Terry Tolliver's Bay, Winston, cooking and eating cicadas. He even sent some.
Where would there be a union flagger with the cicadas on them? Is that something on YouTube? Can you look that up?
There's just like government workers, like construction guys on the road that are outside. People who are working outdoors are covered in cicadas, and they're just like, it's like 200 of them on you. Like they're just like walking. I'm like, are you fucking? I would literally like myself. Like,
type cicadas everywhere.
If I had cicadas on me for fucking 5 seconds, I would myself in the mouth with a double back. Brood X is it's a WWE movie written by cicadas. Written by the collective consciousness of cicadas. That they implemented the money from WWE, Vince McMahon's fortune, his Greenwich, Connecticut Freemason fortune.
Did I tell you I met the girl that made Cicada 3301?
No.
She was here, and she was covered in like fucking like Deus Ex tattoos and shit. It's some girl from like Rowley, Massachusetts.
Really?
And she's covered in like Deus Ex and like crazy tattoos. And I asked her, I was just I was joking around with her. I was like, hey, so I guess you like cyberpunk, huh? This was before the game came out, so it's just like the term genre of cyberpunk. And she pretended to not know what cyberpunk was. And so it just immediately like shut down all conversation and made it like really mad icy and like not cool. But she's like a loser.
That must have went over like a fucking ton of bricks.
Yeah. So, Cicada 3301 is this like augmented reality like puzzle game that drove the internet nuts for like a month.
She made it?
She made it, yeah.
That's kind of crazy, right?
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But she was just like in person, she's just like a fucking total loser.
I mean, fucking wrote a fucking video game called fucking Cicada. I mean, you got to think the normal people are like thinking like, go Patriots. Yeah. And then you're like, just imagine 83% of the population just says, whatever town you live in, insert go Carolina Panthers. And then you're like, hey, I know this girl that wrote Cicada. You're like, what? What? Like the bugs, there's cicadas. And then you have to pull them from there.
Yeah.
So then you're like, yeah, but then I met her. Why did you meet her? Like, yeah, I was talking about cyberpunk. And the fucking conversation didn't go well. And I'm like, I have like an anchor on my shirt. And I'm like, whoa. No, she didn't like that. Not able to put the context of the fucking. It's so fucking unbelievable. But I mean, anybody who's in video game making and video game production, I mean, in general, like you find me a charismatic car salesman video game developer, and I'll show you a fucking Jeffrey Epstein real corpse. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I
love making video games. I'm actually pretty good at it. People like me. Nope, no one. Make this game. It's about bugs. It's no. Wait, hold on. It's a hold on.
I'm surprised she didn't want to play darts with me.
I don't get it. Why didn't you want to play cornhole? You don't want to play Elder Scrolls?
Did you write that down?
I wrote down Elder Scrolls. It's an MMO. Is that what that is?
There is an Elder Scrolls MMO, yeah.
MMO? Mm-hmm. I was talking about that before I got here. Nasty. But like, just thinking about it, like you can serve as two purposes in the game. You pick your purpose, and you're like a healer or like a tank or something. It's unfucking believable.
That's so funny that you're kicking these terms around. Do you know what a tank is?
If I had to guess, it's like the football player of video games.
Yeah.
He's like, I go out and fight in the fields.
Yeah.
And the guy spends his whole time doing something where he has to click back and forth a lot.
That's so funny, man.
Is that the reality of it?
Yeah, you just stand there and take damage.
Yeah, but they have infinite health.
They have like high health. Yeah, you'd have a high health or high armor.
I like video games.
That's mad funny.
I think that's I really want to know because I think it's fascinating.
I want to see you in virtual reality.
I hope so.
When it gets like user friendly, so that like anybody can do it like instantly.
You can use Ethereum base layer right now, and you can actually like patch in to Hedera Hashgraph, and you can actually see yourself in virtual reality if you use protocol.
You just Alt F4 into it, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Is that restart?
It was close, yeah.
Alt F4 that, dude. Running through a computer class.
Zarek, what's up? What is up, Derek? With the 20.
Derek!
A while back on PGL, you briefly mentioned that you met some girl responsible for Cicada 3301. Do you have any more information about that? As far as I'm aware, no one knows anything about its creator's piece.
Just that it was some corny slut who wanted to look way smarter than she was.
Y3K Entertainment, what platform is World Peace 2 going to be on when it comes out? Also, do you have any more World Peace lore you can share with us?
With like half good and half whack tattoos, like Aphex twin tattoos. Just attention-seeking, like alt cyberpunk goth girl. Thought she was the coolest girl in the world because she looked like a German industrial techno dancer, but she lives in Massachusetts. So fucking awesome. I bet she gets yeast infections, dumbass. What's more cyberpunk than getting a yeast infection and having condoms inside you?